This video intended for entertainment and informative purposes only, but the live commentary may not reflect this rating. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, it's Clona Comics Inc. Welcome back, more Pikmin 2, and oh, look at that meteor shower. We discovered a new region, the Wistful Wild, and just like in the first game when you discover the final trial, we get a meteor shower in the background. I think the meteor shower looked cooler in the first game personally, but that's just me. In the last episode, we returned to the Awakening Wood, we completed the Bulblax Kingdom, and we repaid the debt of our 10,000 Pogos. And when we left, we discovered that Louie did not board the ship with us. I bet he got distracted by something to eat. And in the last episode, the president didn't seem too concerned that Louie was gone, but because we didn't have Louie, he decided that he shall go on the expedition. We also discovered a new region, the Wistful Wild. I know you probably want to see what it looks like, you know, because it's new. But I would rather complete the first three areas. And besides, there's not really any new type of Pikmin we can get here. But as you can see, we have 0 of 5 above ground treasures here. When you when you get 10,000 Pokos, you will now actually be able to see how many treasures are in the different regions, as well as the caves beneath. See, as you can see, we have 2 of 7 treasures in the perplexing pool. Not that it really mattered for this LP, considering on the sidebars I always had it visible. So, in this episode, we're going to be returning to the Awakening Wood and taking on the last cave that's there. But we're going to look at the Picklopedia first, because we didn't get to when we returned to the surface. Wollywog. Look at this thing. Wollywog, Amphicarus albino, Amphituber family. It is believed that juvenile wollywogs were once carried by an underground current into caverns, where they thrived in the dark habitat. This troglodytic species of wollywog's coloration results from generations of cave dwelling and lack of sunlight. Comparative differences between the size and shape of this wollywog and other species are thought to be the result of natural selection at work, choosing traits better suited to life in subterranean environments. So yeah, the normal wollywog is actually never found on the surface of the distant planet, only in the caves. And that's also supported in Pikmin 1, because in Pikmin 1 they were only found in the Forest Navel, and the Forest Navel was actually a cave. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Crimson Candy Pop Bud. Crimson Candy Pop Bud. Flora rufusia. Candy Pop family. No matter what color of Pikmin is tossed into the bosom of this flower, it spits out the same number of red Pikmin seeds. The Pikmin, the Candy Pop flowers, and the Pikmin onions are not easily explained by current theories of xenobotanical sciences, and thus have not been appropriately studied and classified. So despite being the most interactive with species on this planet, the Pikmin actually are not really that well understood, as are into the Candy Pop Buds and the onions. Let's see. We also can see exactly how many creatures there are now, because we have these numbers right here. And we also are missing a plant, which I could have gotten earlier, but I didn't. Alright. Emperor Bulblax. Boy! Oculus Supremus, Grubdog family. The largest member of the Grubdog family is normally found buried in the ground, with only the stalks of its eyes exposed. This camouflage allows the predator to surprise smaller creatures and use its long, adhesive tongue to capture prey. The thick hide and angular hump give the organism the distinct rock-like quality. During the rainy seasons, moss grows freely on its hump, making it impossible to distinguish this lethal predator from a stone. So its back is a stone that can grow moss. Alright, now the treasures. So we did not complete any sets. Anxious Sprout. It's where the Pilgrim Bulb was. I just realized I completely forgot to put something in my latest expedition report. When carrying fallen creatures or pellets, Pikmin will take them to the onion of their same color. If a mixed crew of Pikmin are carrying spoils, The color majority dictates the destination. The destination. Carry pellets to same colored onions to maximize the Pikmin seed production. Colossal fossil. This must be the fossilized remains of an enormous land-dwelling creature. I was unable to piece together the entire beast, but it clearly had a massive head. It's obviously quite different from the Pikmin and other creatures I've encountered. Perhaps it's an extinct creature that couldn't adapt to changes in its environment. I guess chimpanzees are extinct, probably. Olimar Nightshell. This fossil was dug up deep underneath the awakening wood. Given its shape and morphology, I suspect that it is some kind of prehistoric sea creature. If so, it's feasible to say that the whole region was once situated on the ocean floor. Alright. Crystal King. At first glance, this may look just like a pebble, but it's actually a crystallized life form. Okay, so I don't have any proof, but it's still an exciting scientific discovery. A crystallized life form? I don't see anything in it. Okay. Gyroid bust. I don't know why I say it like that. My son tells me that this type of figurine is all the rage with kids. The strangest things amuse kids. When I was a kid, we were lucky if we were allowed to even talk about figurines. P.S. When I found this figurine, it had been placed so that it was protected by a wall of flame. My research isn't complete, so I think it might be a shrine of some kind. So further talking about the Japanese Hanawas, which, come to think of it, do you think a Hinawa from Mother 3 was named after one of those? That's kind of dark, actually. Unknown merit. Detailed analysis has revealed that this artifact is extremely ancient. It's obviously an important archaeological discovery, but the salesman in me is more interested in its monetary value. Maybe I'll get the best of both worlds by selling it to a museum. Yeah. Eternal Emerald Eye. I've lived for decades, showing that Olimar might be in his late 30s or 40s, and yet that there are still mysteries that are beyond my comprehension. For example, why are some women so crazy about things that sparkle? That's one enigma I'll probably never unravel. Well, humans do have a natural response to shiny things, and obviously you are a human-like creature. Tearstone. When I look at sapphires, I remember a long time ago when I would buy my wife jewelry. I'd buy her jewels every time she cried, which turned out to be all the time. It was tough with my major salary. Crystal Clover, and I won't do the clover joke again. Lately, it seems my daughter has been admiring my wife's ring. For now, she's satisfied with her cheap toy ring, but when she gets bigger, I love watching her grow up. But it also makes me fearful for my wallet. Just kidding. I am going to do the clover joke again. And last but not least, the Forged Courage. I found this marvelous alloy in a hole swarming with bulborbs. On that adventure, I even clashed with an Emperor Bulblax. In honor of my triumph over that appallingly obese beast, I named that hole the Bulblax Kingdom. Okie dokie, that's it. Now then, let us return to the Awakening Wood once again. Mr. President, you've arrived. My scans indicate this planet is still heavily laden with treasure. We shall make Hocotate Freight the golden, indisputable king of deep space long-haul freights. Then everyone will be gaudily clad in gold, like me. No, I am unique and beautiful, yes. Olimar, I must not ask that you take extreme care as to not insult or endanger our president. For now, where could Louie be? To be stuck on an uncivilized planet with no food at all. I am concerned. You must waste no time in finding him. Well, he could be everywhere. Well, he could be anywhere. So we just gotta search every nook and cranny of this planet. So check it out. We have the president. We have the president now, and also want to show the ship is now made of gold. I'm assuming that they had some leftover money when they repaid the debt, so they decided to give the ship a nice gold-plated paint. Like, it's obviously gold-plated, it can't be real gold. So we have the president here. Now, if you switch to him, listen. So what he says there, I believe, is a shichon. It's a sacho, which I believe means president of company. And as you just heard a second ago, listen to what his whistle is. A car horn. That's funny. I love this guy so much. And we also have some shear grubs that are tearing up this bridge over here, so we're unfortunately going to have to go around to get to that other cave. But what I want to start off by doing is I want to get out reds and yellows. I want to raise them up a little bit because we've been using them a lot on Candy Pop Buds, and I just want to make sure like our red and yellow population doesn't get too low. Also, I believe around here there should be a plant we can rustle around in. Oh, I guess there isn't. But I do want to show that I believe that first off, let's find that iridescent flint beetle. There's also a burgeoning spider wart that has grown here as well. Iridescent flint beetle? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, unmarked spectralids. Can we get some nectar from these guys? Okay, we got some. And I guess we can carry them back. They only give like one Pikmin, so... But they'll help. We got some Pelliposies growing around here. We got Cloaking Brunette. Maybe let's get out our purples first. Oh, yes! So, one thing I do want to show is that after day 10 in the Awakening Wood, you have these right here. You have these 10 Pelliposies and a 20 Pelliposie. So, yeah. That's pretty good. I'm going to use them to raise up our, raise up our, oh gosh, no. Okay, I guess I'll give that to the reds. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. It's kind of hard to get, the right color from this position. So I'll throw, excuse me, I'll grab these 20 pellets and or these 10 pellets and 20 pellets, give them to the reds and yellows, and these 10 pellets and these 20 pellets appear after day 10. So if you need more Pikmin, you can get them pretty easily that way. And apparently these pellets don't change color. Well, there's another one up here. Only the 20 pellet changes color, I guess. So I guess we'll give the red 10 pellet to the reds, and I'll give the blue pellet and the yellow pellet to the yellows. Okie dokie. I also got some of the berries as well. Something I want to let you guys know, by the way, about the berries is that if you leave the berries on the ground for more than 60 seconds, they will burst. And I assume they do that either just to prevent lag or just to prevent the berries from being overpowered. But that is what happens. So just so you know. Now that we've risen up our Pikmin just a little bit, I'm thinking maybe getting... Okay, here are the numbers I went with. It's not a symmetrical number, big deal, whatever. I don't really remember the hazards that are in this cave, so I guess, we'll just have to So I guess we'll see when we get there. Oh, Honey Wisp. What do we got? Okay, just some nectar. I love the President's car horn. So I got this cloaking burrow nest so he doesn't give us problems on the way there. I think one of the creepy chrysanthemums respawned as well. So, yeah, it is right here. There we go, come on. Got it. Alright. Well, I saw on the map that we left a not blue, but a white Pikmin behind over here. I don't know how we got dismissed from our... Oh, it's because we were throwing in the Honey Wisp, that's one. Okay. Love those cherry blossoms on the ground there. We have another creepy chrysanthemum here as well. Okay, oh, it's facing us. That could be bad. Oh boy. Oh, we saved your Pikmin. Whew. Alright. There should be sheer grubs here now as well. Yeah, we have sheer grubs here now that weren't here before. Okay. I guess we don't really need to roll up the bridge again because after this cave, you know, we're not really going to be coming back. And no, they tore up the bridge too. Well, at the very least, the Wollywugs aren't here, so the Wollywugs aren't here to bother us. Okay, I had the recording stopped when this happened. Apparently, there were sheer grubs on the other side of this bridge as well, and one of them actually got one of our Pikmin. So that's a darn it moment. All right, there we go. We really were taking our time today, but but this is the last thing we have to do in the Awakening Wood. So okay, I was a little bit worried that the Burrowing Snagmare would have respawned, but here we have the entrance to a hole. Intriguing! My acoustic sensors are picking up high-pitched wail. It seems to emanate from this area near this gigantic stump. This large room must penetrate deep beneath the planet's surface. Fascinating. So the cave is beyond this white bramble gate, so we'll go ahead and break it down. No, we're going to go around it, and there's no way we can go around it. But apparently this cave is actually in a tree, which is pretty cool. And apparently the bramble gates just seem to have more health above ground than they do underground. Alright. And this cave is called the Snagret Hole. And apparently there's no fire in here. How many reds do we have? You know what? I'm gonna make a mad dash for base. I'm going to put our reds away, put some of our reds away, and get out a few more blues. Come on, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Oh crap! We don't actually have the Oh crap! We don't actually have the bridge rolled out. Oh, I knew that would bite me in the back. Shoot, I don't know if we're gonna make it. You know what? On second thought, I'm just gonna put them away. Because we are not gonna get there in time, and honestly, even if the Pikmin are in base, I think they're still gonna get counted as left behind. Alright, so that was my fault. We really should not have tried that. We really should not have tried to, I really should not have tried to go back and rearrange our Pikmin in the last 10 seconds. So it looks like we're going in with 79 Pikmin. Let's go. Oh, also, this place is called the Snagret Hole, and yeah, you know how Snagrets are. And now it's a new day. It's a new day. Yeah, and there goes my phone, making the notification sound. It was not even lighting up. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay, so you're probably wondering why is it a new day? Well, here's the thing. on one of the sub-levels in this cave, one of the enemies dropped a treasure, and I didn't pick it up. And I went down to the next floor without picking up the treasure, and I didn't have a backup save file to get it back, and that's history. So, yeah, it sucks. I'll show you the report at the end of the day, at least. Here are the stats, at least. We lost 2 Pikmin in battle today, and the numbers changed a little bit. And here's the mail as well. But here's the thing. The president is with us now. Who's going to email us now? Oh, some president you are! I just got back from vacation to find out you are in a treasure hunt! Well, don't bother coming home until you found every item on your list! The president's wife. Oh, she arguably might be more funny than the president himself. Yeah, and what I did is I just gave up and escaped, and I just left the treasures behind, and thankfully nothing got added to the Picklopedia or the treasure hoard. I had all of my run up here so we could get a refresher on the hazards. This cave is the Snaggart Hole, and oh boy, we all know how much we love Snaggarts. If I take a look at my squad, you can see we have 25 yellows, 30 blues, 30 whites, and 15 purples. There's no fire in here, so I didn't take reds. And I'm taking a lot of whites and blues because I feel like whites and blues might honestly be your best friends in here. Because there's just this one floor that has a lot of water and a lot of poison on it, and it's a pretty messy floor, I'll say that much. Okay. So, after raising up our numbers a little bit, let us enter the Snaggart Hole. Okay, so here's what I'm going to start by doing. I'm going to take my purples and clear the way. First, we have sheer grubs, and these guys are mean. In fact, they're so mean that I would like to show you a little clip from my previous recording. I like to call it camouflage. Queen Candy Buds in here. So I guess we will get a net gain of Pikmin either way. Starting off with sheer grubs. Oh boy. There we go. And we also have an orange bulwark right here, and I believe it is guarding one of the treasures. Or actually, I think it has one of the treasures. Whoa! I didn't even notice the sheer grub spawned in there, and it blended in with the purples, and wow, I don't think I have ever seen anything purple camouflage like that in my life. That's got to be some kind of record. Yeah, I have never seen sheer grubs blend in with a group of purple Pikmin before, and I think I was also looking at the recording window when that happened, so yeah, that's why I didn't notice it right away. Alright, now I will take our white Pikmin, and actually I can just take everyone. And this orange bulb right here had one of the treasures, so I have them pick it up, and I guess they can carry the... No, if they carry the bulwark back, it's just going to slow down the marbles, so there you go, pick it up. And we had up here, we have a little tube that looks pretty cool, and also, we are inside of a birdhouse. You can see that there's a treasure right there. You can see we have like the little hole right there that it looks like it might be a birdhouse. This floor of this cave does look pretty cool. Crystallized telekinesis. I love that the marbles in this game are like a psychic energy. All right, let's head. Oh wait, no, that other treasure wasn't. Okay. Pay attention to your treasure gauge. If it's not off, that means there's still treasures. That is honestly a problem I have with this game. Is that every playthrough this game I have, there's always one There's always one dungeon where I miss some treasure somewhere. Leviathan Feather. Leviathan is the name of my Gyarados in Pokemon Yellow. Alright, that was all the treasures. Let's head down to the next floor. Love the birdhouse idea, though. Whoa, things got bright. I guess we fell out of the birdhouse, so maybe the birdhouse was like situated on the ground. Okay. Now this isn't the floor I was talking about. This isn't the floor I was talking about before, but this floor also has really weird layout. Hold on to my purples because I think we have sheer wigs on here. Oh, well, there's a sheer grub, but trust me, there's sheer wigs too. And there's just one specific point in this floor where it can make things a little bit difficult. So, let's be careful. There's also creeping chrysanthemums in here as well. Purples. Get it? Okay. Alright. And it's this point right here. Generally, this part of the floor is not here. Oh, it's just an egg if you go across there. Usually this this little thing with the wooden boards and the little creek here, that's usually blocking the path, and you usually have to get blues over. And if you want your purples to clear the way, you gotta like throw your purple Pikmin across, and it just generally is a pain because it's kind of hard to get Pikmin across. So I guess I'll simulate what it's like to have that layout. Normally you would have to cross this. So I'll take only my blues and my purples. We'll just say I threw my purples across. And we'll have the purples take out the enemies, and we'll have the blues carry the treasures back. Got dandelions and margarets. They look gorgeous. They look gorgeous. Here's a creeping chrysanthemum, so I guess we don't really need to take it out. I'm going to say we don't need to take it out. And what I'm actually going to do is go to that egg on my own. Nectar, no sprays, but that's okay. Eat the sheer wig! No. There's a bucket with a shovel right here, and I don't think there is ever any treasure on top of there, which is kind of odd because you can actually climb up on that shovel and be on top of it. Alright, take out that cloak and burrow nip. Next, I will get my groups of blues, and I will have them pick up this treasure. Gee, this treasure looks familiar. Any Pokemon fan would know of this. So I'll have them grab that. Let me just observe the path, make sure there's no shears. Just to make absolute sheer fact that there is no sheer grubs or wigs or what's. Yeah, I don't know. So let me grab our blues, and it's another strawberry treasure. It's bigger than the strawberry we found in the Awakening Wood, though. Okay, I guess we can get it to go back a little bit faster by putting our purples on it. It'll help. I think it's actually going about the same speed, though. Now, please don't carry it into the creeping chrysanthemum, because I know you guys. And wow, what do you know? They actually didn't go out of their way to carry it into an enemy. God, you guys remember that? You guys remember that challenge mode episode in Pikmin 1 where they were carrying a pellet back, and the Pikmin just purposely carried the pellet backwards into a bulb orb? Idiots. The taste sensation! Yeah, that's right. Nothing like a jelly-filled donut. And I assume that red dot on it is supposed to be jelly. It's actually an onigiri, which is a Japanese delicacy. It's basically like rice, like wrapped in seaweed, and yeah. And every time it appears in America, they always say, "Hey, it's a jelly-filled donut," or they turn it into a hamburger, because they really don't think we know a rice ball when we see one. That was weird, like screen flash for a second there. Combustion berry. It's got like a little cleft chin on the bottom of it. Ooh, Pikmin like delayed jumping in. Alright, Snack Roll sub level 3. Whoa, Swooping Stitch Bug. We want to be a little bit careful where we walk. Like, don't... Okay, get to one of these walls and just make absolutely sure that your treasure gauge just, like, doesn't start going crazy. I think we did get a spray on this floor in my last attempt, so if we have one more spray than last time, that might be why. But I don't remember. Okay, so here's what we're going to want to do. I'm going to take my purples and follow your treasure gauge until it starts peaking. And when we go over here, we have a burrowing snagret. Yeah, it's the snagret hole. So of course there would be snagrets everywhere. Okay. So okay, baby. Okay, I don't know why I said baby there, but there we go. Like, once it gets stuck in the ground and you just use your purples on it, you just wreck it. And there's the treasure right there. It's a grilled hot dog. Okay. So, yeah, that was the treasure that I didn't get last time because I don't know why I didn't get it. But actually, if I go over here, there's another burrowing snagret over here, but actually I don't actually think we need to take it out. I think we can just carry the other snagger and the treasure back. So yeah, we don't really need to carry the boss corpses back because like Pokos don't really mean anything new. I mean, technically speaking, if you're going for 100%, Pokos don't really mean anything at all. Meat Satchel. This thing also has another funny Olimar's journal entries, so I can't wait to read it. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and bust down these walls, get these eggs, see what's in them. Okay, I see a violet candy bud over here, so we want to get that obviously because once again there is something in this game that will require 100 purples, so we're gonna want to oh god, don't go near the snagret. Get away from that. Okay, swarm attacks. What? Come on. There we go. Hopefully the snagger doesn't detect us or smell us. I wonder how it knows that its prey is up. Maybe it can like feel it walking around. There's an ivory candy bud right there. There's an ivory candy bud right there. I don't really think I need it though, so I think I'll pass on it. Oh, what? How do you get planted in the ground? Alright, I guess the yellows would probably be the least useful in here. I've got 25 of them. So I guess we can use our yellows for this. Oh, give it a second. There we go. Alright, we'll go ahead and use the nectar that we got. Alright, and there we go. The exit to the floor is right past where the snaggered is, so maybe we can just hug the wall. We can probably... It won't detect us. And there we go. Yeah, I feel like taunting it. See ya, Snagret! And next time on Pikmin 2, we're going to continue the Snagger hole. See you guys then. Goodbye.